guys, how's it going? Welcome back. I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a good day. Today I am doing a full face using only Revolution. I'm also getting ready for work, so I hope this works out quite well. Most of the products I've already had. If you've seen my collection video, my makeup collection video, you'll know what I mean. Yeah, so most of the products I've already had, so I literally only had to buy foundation and concealer. So I'll also let you know where I got all the products, etc, etc. I'm pretty sure if you just go onto the Revolution website, you'll be able to figure it out. Something is not right. Give me a second. Alright, I fixed it. The light ring wasn't facing me correctly. It was a little bit off the side, and my phone was off to the side a little bit more as well. So, anyway, makeup. Let's hope this works out well. I'm hoping the foundation is going to match me because let's see if I can get away with it. So, for primer, this is the Game of Thrones primer collab that they did. I got this from the advent calendar, the Game of Thrones advent calendar. Yeah, that's where I got it from. But I'll try and remember to find out and go online and see if like the collabs are still available, and I'll let you know in the description box. But have I used? Oh, look at the lid. Okay, I was about to say, have I used this before? I don't think I have, because I would remember that lid. Okay, give it a shake first. So this is a first impression as well. Look at that. It doesn't smell like anything, but the colour and the consistency is quite weird. It almost reminds me of caramel. I'm also using my Game of Thrones collab mirror because it's the only mirror I've got, so it works. Alright, I'm just going to pop some primer on my face. A little goes a long way. A very long way. Oh, now that I've actually like started spreading it on my face, it smells like caramel as well. I definitely used too much. I used 2 pumps. I think I could get away with just using 1 pump. But it feels quite nice on my skin. It's very lightly scented, but I don't mind because it smells nice. It doesn't say what sort of primer it is. It literally just says primer on the thing. So I like that. That's a good first impression. I'm just grabbing a cloth to wipe my hands. Like that you guys need to know that. I don't know why I said that. Let's move on. Okay, foundation. This is the Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. What shade did I get? I don't even remember. Alright, so I can't find a shade, but I think it's F0.2. I think. Let's have it. Ooh! That is a thick dofer. I think this is going to be a bit yellow for me. Probably a bit pale, but let's go. I'm also using my Game of Thrones Revolution Beauty Blender, so oh, that's very damp. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop this on my face and hopefully it's going to match. I will, once it's on my face and I do the concealer and powder and everything, I realise I don't have a powder. I'll go find that if I do have a powder, but I need a powder. Anyway, I'll check in normal light to see how well it looks in normal light compared to with this bright light on me. So let's hope I can get away with it. If not, I can just take it off and go to work, can't I? It's a bit pale. It's a bit pale, but let's just endeavour and keep going, and I might be able to just bronze up my face nicely. Let's just see how we go. As we can see, it doesn't exactly match. It's not too far off, I don't think. But otherwise, it's really nice to blend. The coverage is pretty good. I'm going to go and just look at myself in normal light and see how I look. Be back in a second. Okay, so I just had a look and I wanted to check it in here as well. As you can see, you can still see that there is a difference, but it doesn't look that bad. This room is a little bit darker than what it is in sort of natural light, But I think I'm just going to bring it down my neck a bit and bronze up my face a little bit and see how we go. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Much better. Okay, yeah, I like the foundation. It's definitely not my shade, but I might be able to find someone who is light enough for it, actually. That's a good idea. Yeah, I think I know who I can give that to. Anyway, so foundation, awesome. If I had my shade, it would be spot on. So, concealer. We have this little dude. This is another Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer Contour. Contour? Oh, I suppose, yeah, you can contour with it. It's in the shade... I think it's in the shade CO2. From memory, I think I got like the lightest one I could. So cute. Because I knew the foundation was going to be probably a little bit too light for me, so I'm just going to pop this in under my eyes and in my highlight places and stuff like that and blend it out. Let me just do those spots first and we'll see how we go. Maybe a little bit lighter. I think it is brightening just a little bit, but it's more just covering at the moment, which is fine. I just don't have the right shade. Actually, on my normal shade of foundation, this would work so well. This might even be too bright for brightening my under eyes. Alright, not bad. I'm happy with that. This eye looks very red, but I don't know why. Done. I like it. I'm gonna go find a powder. I don't even know if I have a Revolution powder. Let me think. No, because I know when I bought the foundation and that online, there wasn't a powder available, like, at all. Not even translucent. Everything was going to be too dark for me, so I know I didn't buy one. So that means I needed one. So I'm just going to pop some random powder on my face and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so the powder I'm actually going to use is the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade Neutral Beige, because it's actually the darkest powder I have. It's maybe a little bit yellow toned, especially looking in there compared to, say, my Rimmel Stay Matte, but hopefully it will warm up my face a little bit. Let's just hope. Am I creasing? I feel like I'm creasing just here. Dang neck creases. Alright, I'm just going to pop this on my face and see how we go. I think that worked. I think that helped to warm up my face a little bit. Success! I look much closer to this sort of colour here than what I was before. So, yeah. Success. Right. What am I up to? I'm going to quickly prime my eyes, and then I think I'm going to do eyeshadow. Yeah, I think I'll do eyeshadow after that. So I have an eye primer. This is the Ultimate Eye Base Eye Primer. I got this from one of the Revolution Advent calendars, but I'm pretty sure it's just a basic eye primer. You should be able to get it online anytime. It's on a little applicator like that. I don't think I've used this one. I might have used it in that video. But yeah, I'm just going to pop some primer on and... Alright, well while that settles, I wish I had a lip primer. I could use some stuff on my lips right now. While that sort of settles and stuff, I am going to do some bronzing and some contouring. I'm going to use this fancy little palette. This is the Glow Up Contour Palette. Oh, I got this again from the Advent calendar. So you've got bronzy and contour shades up here, a couple of bronzy contour shades down here. This is the one I use for contouring. And then if I'm feeling like I need to be bronzed a little bit, like today, I use this shade. And then down here we've got a couple of highlighters. I sometimes stick them in my inner corner or on top of eyeshadow just for a little bit more pop. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but I did it anyway. So yeah, I'm just gonna grab a fan brush and pop into this one and just do a little bit of contouring and see how we look from there and see if we need to bronze a little bit. Being very light-handed because the obviously the foundation I usually wear is, you know, my shade. So because this one is so much lighter, I am being very light-handed in how I use. Oh my gosh, I need to. Ugh, oh, it's just the hair. Okay, I'm being very, very light-handed. I'm not even going. Oh, maybe just a little bit, just to make it look like I have a chin. I'm not mad about this. Yes, I'm very pale. I probably will grab another brush and just go into this shade right here and just sort of pop it everywhere, just like a light dusting. I went in very hard then. Oh. I'm not mad about it. I'm considering I thought this was going to be a complete disaster after the foundation. I'm not mad about that. This is also a product I use every day. I use shades of this contour shade every time I do my makeup, so it's a good product. Right, that was a very loud clap. Blush. I am going to be using this little quad. It is the Cheeky palette. Again, I got this from one of the advent calendars. I have used it before, and I couldn't remember which shade I liked, but from the look of it, I like this shade up here. They're all matte shades as well, two sort of pinky colours, sort of, I don't know how to describe that colour, like a brownie blush? I don't know, and then like a peachy colour down here. So I'm going to grab my blush brush, and I'm going to dip into this one up here and chug it on my face. I have no idea, I can't remember how pigmented this is. It's very pigmented from memory. That's only what you can see. You should see what I see. I just have a pink streak across my cheek. I'm going to have to blend that out just a little bit. Does look kind of cute though, but I will blend it out a little bit just so that it doesn't look so in my face, in your face, I should say. That's better. It's still very pink, but I like lots of blush. Okay, highlighter. Ooh, which one am I going to use? I think I'm going to use this one. I do have a palette for highlighters, and there's like a contoury shade down here as well. I use this one and this one, but I'm thinking because I'm so pale, maybe I should use a darker one. Or should I use a lighter one? I think I should use a lighter one. That's how colour theory works? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go with the lighter one. So I'm going to go in with, hell, let's just do the bright one. The bright white one. Brush. Pop a little bit on, not too much. There we go. I'm not mad about how I'm looking. Am I the perfect match? No, but I'm getting away with it. I'm gonna make myself get away with it. Right, okay. I think I'm gonna do eyes now. Now, I've got a little liquid shadow here, which I might use because I'm gold, and you know, it's gold. But I have, let's see if I can hold them all in one hand. No, I don't think I'll be able to do it in one hand. So I've got two of the Game of Thrones collab ones. I've got House Stark, which is very pink and gold, so I might go for that one. And there's a bit of purple in there, and I love a bit of purple. I've also got House Lannister, which is very red and gold. Could go for this one. I've also got this one that I got out of the advent calendar. It's a mesmerized palette. Again, nice and gold. I don't think I've used this one. I think I may have used it in that video, but I don't think I've used it. It certainly doesn't look like I've used it, so I might leave this one unopened. And then I've got these two, which I love. This is these are actually I Heart Revolution, but yeah, it's got Revolution in the name. I'm going with it. So yeah, this is the gingerbread palette. If I can open these are so hard to open sometimes. This is what it looks like. You can sort of see greens and golds and all sorts of colours. So I might not use that one. It's not quite what I want to go with. And then this one is the pumpkin pie palette. It's got some golds in there, but there's also some really nice pinks and stuff in there as well. All of these work really, really well. But I think I'm going to go with one of the Game of Thrones ones. I think I'm going to go with House Lannister. So I'm going to do my crease colour as this one up here. It's in the shade Stormborn. And I'm just going to pop that all over. I'm also going to bring this shade underneath a little bit just to, I don't know, smoke it out or something. But I like doing it, so I'm going to do it. Alright, I'm going to grab a different brush. When I'm creating my own crease, which, I mean, I don't do all that often, I like using a fluffy angled brush because I can sort of get the pointier part into my natural crease and then sort of create my own with the shorter end. And to do that, I'm thinking brown and gold, but I think I'm going to go in with this shade here. This is in the shade Bend the Knee, and I'll try and show you what I mean. So look down, stick it on my crease, and you can sort of see that it will make its own higher up than your own crease, and just very delicately, not like that because that wasn't very delicate, very delicately, you're literally running that pointy part through your actual crease, and the end of it, like the slantier part, is making it. You might need to blend it out a little bit more. Mine hasn't come out very nice at all, but I will fix that up. I haven't done this in ages. I don't know if this will work for you. Obviously I have hooded eyes. If you don't have hooded eyes, you just run it like through your crease normally. But this is most of the time what works for me. I'm just very out of practice because I haven't done a proper eyeshadow look in ages, and I've literally just been sticking either one matte shade on my lid, or just a liquid shadow. I'm going back in with the original brush just to sort of blend that out a little bit. Very good on there, but in person it does look quite nice. I could deepen it out further with a darker shade, but I don't really want to risk my luck. No, I'm not going to fuss with it too much more because knowing my luck, I'll stuff it up and take all this time to do it and then potentially be late for work. But I am going to go in with the eyeshadow, the liquid eyeshadow. It doesn't have a shade or anything, it's just a liquid eyeshadow. I'm actually starting to run out of this one, which is a shame because it is my favourite. And I'm just going to pop this on my lid. The little applicator that you get because I feel like you can get right in on the corners and stuff and get it looking really nicely. Looking really nice, not nicely. Right, eyeshadow is done. It is not perfect. I tell you what though, it does look better in here. Let me just turn off my light and see if it helps. If it doesn't, I'll cut that bit out. See, in person, in almost normal light, it doesn't look that bad. Perfectly normal for going to work. Actually, all of this looks pretty good. My neck looks very yellow though. that's okay. Turn the light back on. Okay, brows. I don't know what I want to do with my brows. Do I just want to fluff them up? I can't remember if this eyebrow thing was my shade or not. I think it was a bit ashy. What shade is it in? You see, this is in the shade medium brown, but from memory, I'm pretty sure it was too like ashy coloured for me. If I wasn't going to work, I'd pop it on just for kicks and giggles, but I don't think I'll be doing that. What I might do is just use a bit of this, or maybe just the brow gel. I've got a clear brow gel. Here, I'll just... There we go. Clear brow gel. But I have been using waxes a lot lately, so I might just use this waxy stuff. Both I've got, I think all of them I would have got from the advent calendars. So I'm just going to use the brow and just fluff up my, use the wax and just fluff up my brows a bit. So I'm just going to brush them, because I know when I use my e.l.f. brow wax, it actually makes them look darker. So I'm wondering if this one's going to do the same. Right, and fluff them up again. There we go. Lovely. And then what I do is because it's a wax, I just press them down just a little bit. I didn't mess them up, did I? No. Anyway, that's actually quite good. When I run out of my e.l.f. one, I'll be using that. Okay. Mascara. I'm going to curl my lashes very quickly. Again, advent calendar? I think I got all of this from the advent calendars. They work like eyelash curlers. So, mascara. This is the black Game of Thrones mascara. It is chunky too. The only reason I don't use this one more often, like I'm literally using my normal, is just the average Revolution mascara. I don't know if it'll pick up on the camera, but look, I've literally just pulled that out. Look at how liquidy it is. There's so much stuff coating the brush spoolie, and this one, I don't know, it's everywhere. Do you know what? I might just go get my normal Revolution mascara, because this is, I need to wait. I know I need to let it dry a little bit, but I'm just going to go get my normal Revolution mascara and use that, because the brush is better as well. Look back. Okay, so the brush on the Game of Thrones mascara is just a cheap spoolie sort of brush, but this one on the normal Revolution black mascara, I mean, look at the difference already. Not much has come out on the brush. I had to dip off the end a little bit, but it's also curved, and I really like the curved ones. I just find they're a lot easier, not only to use and get a nice curl with your lashes, but they're easy to get in the corners as well. I don't know, that's just how I feel. Right, mascara time. Mascara is done. Alright, well I didn't get an eyeliner, because usually I use, if I'm going to work, a cream eyeliner for my bottom waterline, but now that I'm thinking about it, I don't actually think they had any in that colour online. So I'm going to move on to my lips, and I think I'm going to go with the pink lip. So I've got 3 lipsticks, can't see the third one, there we go, and a lip liner. I want to use the lip liner, so I'm going to use the lip liner. This is a lip liner in the shade Baby, and now, yep. Oh, I didn't, wait. This is the lipstick in the shade Baby, so I'm going to be using those two. I've also got a Game of Thrones one, which is a nudie colour, pinky nudie colour. And then this one is in the shade Chauffeur, and it's, ooh, a bit squished actually. It's a nudie colour, yeah, so I'm going to go with Baby, which is a pinky nude colour. So I'm going to line my lips quickly. Oh, doesn't look like I used this one. First impression. I bet you guys can't see that, but it's very pink. It's very pink. I'm not usually a fan of pink lips, but I kind of like it. I don't know if it's going to go with this whole look, but I don't care. I want to wear pink lips. Lipstick time. This one, it doesn't actually look like I've used, or maybe I've swatched it, but the lip liner's nice. Maybe a little sharp, but I think that's okay. It's not too sharp. It's not super creamy, but it is super crisp and nice, so I liked that. I was just wondering if it was a matte lipstick, but I think it is. It certainly feels matte, and I prefer matte. If it's anything like their matte Game of Thrones ones, it will last. That doesn't really look good. It doesn't really go. But I'm going with it anyway. Yeah, if it's anything like the Game of Thrones ones, the matte ones, it will stick. It will stay there. And pretty much all day, unless I'm eating or drinking, obviously. I'm not mad about it. I'm going to go to work like this. I'm okay with that. Hello, Pepper. Would you like to see Pepper? Hi. Look. Oh, does Mummy look nice? You can't lick me. No, you cannot lick me. Oh, Pepper. She's trying to lick me. Do I smell nice? Do I smell nice? Okay. There you go. All right. Because I am going to work, I'm going to do one other thing to finish off the look. I'm going to put in some cream eyeliner, but because it's not Revolution, I'm not going to do it for this video. So I'm going to finish with some setting spray. Look at this. Like, it was cheap, but I didn't expect it to be this small. I haven't even taken it out of the packaging actually. This is the Conceal and Define Infinite Mattifying Long Wear Makeup Fixing Spray. 16-hour wear. Wow. Okay. Ooh. See the mist first. Oh, it's got a very nice fine mist, and it smells really like cool and fresh and nice. So I'm just going to give my face a spray and we are done. I can't see in my mirror. I don't know why I need a mirror, but I need a mirror. Oh, and I missed a bit. I can always feel when I miss a bit, and it's always this bit. There we go. Okay, I like it. I'll have to see, obviously, how long it lasts, but it's not perfect. I know it's not perfect. Let's just have a look at normal light for a second. See the difference of how that looks? I like it. All right, I'm going to turn this back on. That is bright. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know what's coming up next. Oh no, I've got mystery boxes. I've got 2 mystery boxes coming. One of them's a skin and health and skin or something like that, and one's a cosmetic one. So I'm going to do an unboxing and then probably an unboxing and testing. I've got those from Cosmetic Capital, so keep in tune for those. Other than that, I have no idea. I'm so unprepared for videos for the next few weeks after the mystery boxes. So hopefully I get my butt into gear and I can sort something out. Yeah. So keep in tune for that, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.